It's dry, it's in the building, but otherwise, it's great. Otherwise, by a show of force, who is actually from Toronto or the immediate surrounding? Very cool.
And who's not?
So these people hate Toronto. There's actually kind of an invasion going on. Who's from Quebec? Don't need to go there. Well, everyone's here. What the hell do you expect?
So to answer your question, so there's this whole aspect of the process of production that director never sees. Pre-production, that an actor never sees. So pre-production and post-production. So the editing and all of the building of the sets, the designing of the sets, the casting of the actors, the choosing of the locations, all of that stuff happens before we ever show up. So we think that it's all somehow magically done. So that all of the process that I had never before seen was the most difficult. Also, as a director in that particular episode, my hands were sort of tied. I was encumbered by things that were out of my control that obviously no director wants to deal with, like Mark Shepard was in my episode.
Sorry about my neck. What did you say?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
We had fun. We did. It was a good episode. He's actually a deceptively good director. The deception comes in is that it looks like while I'm directing that I know what I'm doing, but then you see the episode and you're like, he was deceiving us. He didn't know. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Stephanie.
Ebony?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, because you don't look ebony at all. She looks like a piano.
You can sit up.
Okay, so my question is,
That is really fucking weird. Your name is Ebony, because I've never seen someone so white and
You're just making friends, aren't you? Just making friends.
I thought I was supposed to be the snarky one. So, Ebony, what's the question?
or ever to make a vegan meal in real life, what would you do? What kind of deal would you make?
Who are you asking?
Both. In real life, not on supernatural, in real life. Like,
Over here, right? You mean in the sense of like sell your soul for something?
yeah.
Well, that's actually, because of my work on Supernatural, I know that that's a really bad idea. So if someone proffered a demon deal to me, I would probably decline based on the fact that that always ends horribly. It's good television, but it's bad. It's just bad mojo. What about you? To be black?
Well, it feels happening, doesn't it? It's got the name.
I've got the name, it's killing me. I just want to be black like my name.
That's wrong with being black. That's wrong with being black.
Nobody said the what? Why do you bring it up?
She's really uncomfortable about being black.
It's okay. It's okay that you're black. All right, let's dig ourselves out of this hole and move on, shall we?
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Twizzlers are not as good as red wines. This tastes like molded frickin' plastic. It's crap.
Wow. This is controversial material. It's garbage. It's horrible.
Blasphemy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Red wine sucks.
Twizzlers are better. Twizzlers are better.
Not as good as red wine. Awesome.
I never eat either, so I don't know. Whatever.
You never eaten red wines?
No.
It's like eating.
Why? Which strong opinion?
You know, I used to think that Canadians were nice. I'm still giving the lane, and they really are not.
No, they're masking a deep,
They're polite.
deep hatred of other human beings.
That's true. They're polite and passive aggressive. I'm proud of it, apparently. where I do all my shopping. Drugs. I like that. You like that? Canadians, they're dicks, and you guys are all like, yeah! Oh, sorry. Did I just leave? Wait till I call Canadians dicks. I mean, you really are the worst stirrer in the world. You call a girl Ebony, and now Canadians you do. It's like Rob and Perth. I can't believe Rob hates Perth, and it becomes like this big deal.
You know what? Why does Rob hate Perth?
I have no idea. The same way as you hate Canadians.
You know what's funny? The whole Rob hates Perth thing. Richard, for some reason, started this joke when we were in Australia some time ago that Rob hates the city of Perth. And Rob has been trying to dig himself out of this, because Rob likes to ingratiate himself to people. He's been trying to dig himself out of this for some time. And but people don't understand, why does he hate Perth so much? And the funny thing is, it's been a couple of years since this happened. And Richard mentioned Perth backstage, and I was like, Perth? Rob hates Perth, doesn't he? And it's been locked in my head now that Rob hates Perth as well. So it's going to go down in history. He does. It's insensitive. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
You look great, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah. The trench sleeves are a little long for you, but otherwise excellent.
Thank you very much. I have a question. Sorry, Mark. This is from one cast to another. What is the hardest part about playing a character that has so many personalities? Like he's hated one episode by sanity and then loved another episode, and he turns into God of sorts, and then he makes deals with Crowley.
Yeah, it's sort of a lot of emotional whiplash. Just remembering where you are in that cycle is difficult. Yeah, that's probably the hardest part about it. And the cat's voice, that's also hard, but that's not related to what you're talking about. Mark, you have a deep, booming voice. No. Hello, boys. And apparently the catchphrase. Yeah, you're sort of master of the catchphrase.
I do like the
Besties.
No, I'm good without mixed nuts. I do like the besties is good. I do like the what do I like? I like the does the Tin Man have a sheet metal willy?
That's a good one. That's a good one. Moose, Squirrel.
Moose is great.
Moose in trench coat. You sort of the one-liner king. Not just the king of hell, but also the one-liner king. And the great thing about it is other people write these things and you get to take credit for it, which is kind of phenomenal delegation on your part.
It's the delivery. The line itself is not fun. I'm the person that makes it fun.
That's exactly right.
You have.
I was going to record you saying that and shoot that over to the writer's room. Right?
Well, I do believe that. Castiel is fundamentally an idiot. So it's amazing how you actually bring interest to somebody who I would have just shot in the head. I mean, my favorite line ever said to you in any episode ever, I blew smile out of my nose, it's one of those things that happens to me, but it's like, would it kill you to read a book? Your answer was, well, yes, if I...
Pop culture savvy now!
What?
He's very pop culture savvy now!
Yeah.
Him? Steve?
Yeah.
Steve of the Slurpee Machine? You would have been happy staying as Steve, wouldn't you?
I enjoyed Steve.
Steve was great. Steve was a fun character.
Get away!
He's actually got quite a lot of range, I was surprised.
Steve does.
Steve is a really good actor. Misha?
Thank you. That helps right now.
That was wrong. You can tell by the pitch.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Hey, how you doing? Is your name Red?
No.
No.
Why Marie? That's just racist. Well done. 2 points over there in the corner.
Hey, what's up?
Fine. Can I ask you a question, or? for an acting job?
If I took that literally, that could be really scary. So my mind didn't tap into the wrong place. What's the weirdest shit you ever asked to do in a TV show?
Nip and tuck.
Nip tuck? It was really good in Nip tuck. It was creepy as hell.
Yeah, I guess self-fellatiating is probably right out there for me.
I can show you how to do it.
I know how to do it. Yeah.
But not just theory.
Yeah. I don't know.
Porn.
Porn?
Porn's fun. Is that what you just said? Yeah, porn.
No, that wasn't that weird. I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah, but the goats and the sheep were not.
That was a pleasant surprise. What about you?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Singing at the end of season 8 kind of got me. They do that to you, though. They're all sort of prim and proper when it comes to acting. And then sort of Jeremy writes stuff about girls and HBO shows. It's kind of funny. Weirdest thing I asked to do. Not a lot. I know you asked me to do some strange stuff in your movie.
Yeah, that's true. I think there was a point in Supernatural season when I had to
I was in that season.
kneel on the floor and eat a pile of ground beef like a dog. That was something that I never sort of, if I were to project into the future of my acting career when I was starting, I never would have imagined that I would wind up doing that. I had to do some stuff that was pretty creepy.
Did Jensen tell the story of why he's singing I'm Too Sexy?
No.
The only reason he's singing I'm Too Sexy is Bob couldn't get the rights to All By Myself. That's brilliant. That's how mean production can get.
I would say probably 90% of the time when you see a song a recognizable song on the show, it's their third choice.
Yeah.
Like it's not usually what they really wanted.
We got changes for the end of season 8, right? So I'm trying to singing changes. First thing I do is call Jeremy. Did you get the song? Because I'm not going to bother learning it, singing it, putting myself through all this crap. We haven't got it. Yay, we got it. But you get to sing any song?
Yeah, I sang the theme song of The Greatest American Hero,
Oh yeah!
which was their second choice.
Was I in that episode?
No.
Big fella, 6 o'clock. He's gone. He's an apparition.
There's a wild animal back there.
There's a large moose crossing. There's a moose crossing. Hold on, I see bodyguards. I know such thing. I'm not stupid. Okay.
We've been asked. We've been asked something.
Promise to leave the stage.
Please avert your eyes from the right hand side of the floor. Keep your eyes over here. We've been asked. Keep your eyes right up here. He's right here. Don't get distracted. We've been asked to start. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. We've been asked to.
Canada, moose are really common.
We've been asked to self-terminate. So, self-terminate.
Ladies and some gentlemen, thank you so much. We love you all. We love you
We'll be starting our autographs with Jeremy Jensen imminently, so don't go away.
as soon as Jensen finishes his dinner.
You're good.
Sir, can I offer you any cocktails? Yes, please.
Love you guys. See you out.
Alright, this is the end of the Elastic Waistband Loud and Swinging's participation in the weekend. It's been an awesome time, as always, having the band on stage. And so, in honor of that, we're going to do a number. As soon as we're out tunes, you know, dude, I feel very awkward right now. Really, I've never felt more comfortable in my entire adult life. Maybe that's just how I roll. If you go a million miles away, I'll track you down, girl. Trust me when I say I know the pathway to your home. There it goes.